What's up everybody, my name is Gary and today I'm bringing you another guide on Tera. This guide is going to be following up on the Baldur's Temple guide I created a while back. After you finish getting your Oculus armor and your set, the question is where do you go from there? Well, the next area you should definitely go into is Rift Edge normal mode. This dungeon specifically is for anybody that's new that has gotten their Oculus armor. But this dungeon is going to be a little bit harder than Baldur's Temple. There's more mechanics you need to know and understand before you actually go. And hopefully you watch, I guess, the ending of the video a little bit more than the beginning. In order to join a party to get into Rift Edge normal mode, you can either queue for one, or you can actually start recruiting for people, or you could just join one. Now, queuing I don't recommend because you'll find a full party of probably complete new players. There won't be any people that are professionals that will help you, and chances are you'll fail a good amount of times. Eventually you won't be able to finish the instance. The second method, recruiting. If this is your first time, most likely it is if you're looking at this guide. I don't suggest that because as a leader you need to know how to guide your runners and guide them to winning the instance. The third option, joining an instance. Now the default key to open for looking for group menu, as if you saw my other videos, I've explained it before, which would be Alt-Y. If your Alt-Y doesn't work, you can go to your options, your system menu, and look for LFG and set that on a key and open that up. And you should have the menu shown in front of you. For this menu, you can look and you'll see a bunch of people saying Rift Edge hard mode, which is REHM. You don't want to join that one because that's going to be way too advanced for people in Oculus gear. And I will be making a guide on hard mode after following this guide for the people that are looking for Devastator gear, which is the next step after normal mode, which gives Patron armor. What you would do is you click on Rift Edge normal mode, which is RENM, and then you click join. And once you're able to join a party or someone accepts you into their party, you get a scroll from the specialty merchant, which is under arcane supplies. It should be page 6 out of 6. Buy that scroll, use that scroll, get into Rift Edge. Once the full team is set with 10 people, this is a 10-man raid. You can go inside and click normal mode. Once you're inside, you'll be standing at the current spot where I'm standing right now. And as soon as you spawn, wait for your leader to say go. Don't just move out right away because that's how you get your team wiped. And then people get angry at you and you'll probably get kicked. For future reference, after you finish watching this video, I'm just going to state this for future reference if you want to try to lead your own parties. The standard party makeup would be 2 separate parties. The first team would be 1 tank, which is a lancer usually. For normal mode, you can use a lancer or a warrior, then have a priest, and then 3 melee DPS, so that would count as slayer, berserkers, or warrior, any of those classes. Now party 2, what you're going to want is 1 warrior or berserker, a class that can block. I prefer using a warrior because they have more speed moves, a priest or mystic, and you need 3 ranged DPS, which counts sorcerers, reapers, and archers. After you get your team set up or you join a party, you would then need to know these items that you would need. Someone in your team out of those 10 people needs to carry greater power charms, greater endurance charms, greater infuse charms. What greater power charms do is greater power charms boost your damage, greater endurance charms boosts your defense, and greater infuse charms boosts your MP regeneration. These 3 charms can be bought in any town, but none of the major cities from the specialty merchant. For the DPS classes, I suggest carrying some savagery scrolls, and if you've watched all my previous videos, I've explained that too. It boosts your crit overall damage by 134%. Savagery 5 specifically. They're Savagery 6 now, but I feel they're not worth buying because it's only 4% difference from Savagery 5, and it's over 80 gold each difference in my server specifically. If you're a new player, I suggest getting a complete crystal bind. They're pretty expensive or pretty cheap depending on when you buy it. After events, which recently there was the blue box event, the crystal binds are really cheap, but by now they should be a little bit more expensive than usual. For what it's worth, what you can get out of this dungeon is definitely worth it, and it's definitely worth less than losing a Zerk if you are to die. I would suggest carrying hasty and charming campfires. The hasty campfires are the blue campfires, and you could buy both these campfires from the broker. Now, the hasty campfire, it's made to recover your team's stamina faster. You only need 1 per Rift Edge normal mode run. And the charming campfires, you want to carry a couple of those because they're kind of important. And what these do is they make your charms, the greater power, endurance, and infuse last longer instead of a regular campfire that lasts 15 minutes. You want to carry panaceas on you just in case. You want to carry speed resurrection scrolls, which could be bought from the specialty store just in case to resurrect your healers. And that's all you really need for now. As you spawn in the map where I'm standing right now, there's going to be 2 major areas in the beginning. The first area, you just kill some trash mobs. Second area, you kill 1 BAM. Then you take an airship from that spot to the 3rd spot where you fight the first major boss. After that boss, you kill some more trash mobs, some mini bosses, and then after that you kill the second major boss, and then finally the 3rd major boss after that, which is the final boss. I'm not going to just stop the video here and say that's all you need to know about Red Dead Normal Mode. I'm going to continue on to the guide and show you step by step all the different areas and show you how it goes. When everyone's ready, the Lancer is to head out and mob. I suggest only doing maybe 5-6 at a time and doing small mobs, but also if you have a Lancer that you don't know, you never know if the Lancer tries to troll like in this clip right here, and they'll mob all the mobs and your team gets screwed over. As you can see, the Lancer will be mobbing, and if you have a pretty good team, the Lancer can mob a big mob and kill. For the DPS players, I would suggest staying away from the Lancer's front and head to the mob's back and attack from the back. Because as the monsters are attacking the Lancer, if you're next to the Lancer, you will most likely get your health reduced instantly and die, like in this part of the video right here. After you clear up all those mobs in a line, there will be the first mini boss. He's not too hard, he's pretty easy. Everyone just jumps onto him, Lancer goes first, standard kill, and just kill him. And then after you finish killing this boss, you would go towards the bridge, and crossing the bridge, don't go straight into the mobs. This is where more mobs that you can aggro and try to kill, but most people just walk to the left. As you can see, I'm walking to the left and I skip directly past the monsters, and you don't really have to fight them. Just follow your team or the way I'm taking it and head up onto the stairs. When your team is ready, you'll head out and you'll start fighting the spider boss. And as you can see, everyone is fighting the spider boss together. Easy, standard second mini boss, just DPS kill, try to dodge some hits. You don't need to know any mechanics for this. Directly killing the spider boss, everyone will start heading to one direction in the middle, and once you head into the middle, there will be an airship. This airship holds 5 people. As you can see, I jump into the ship enough with 3 of my teammates, and we leave with the ship. The reason why I made the ship leave at 3 is because I'm trying to troll my team. I don't suggest doing this on a pug team or a team that you randomly join, but these are people I know, so I like to fuck with them. But each ship holds 5 people, so 2 ships should be enough. Once you get into the ship and you fly over to the other side, you'll land right next to a plant boss. Don't walk directly into the plant, obviously. Walk to the side where I'm standing in the video and just stand there. Wait until everyone gets there, all 10 players. The thing about normal mode, there is a little glitch still as of this moment. I don't know when NMAS he's planning to fix this problem, but this problem can be easily resolved by relogging to the character screen. So if you're feeling like you have a lag or you're feeling like you're twitching a little bit, tell your leader you need to relog because of the glitch, and they'll understand and they'll let you relog.